The 10 News Weather Authority, always watching and tracking for you from the JES Weather Center.
Hello, everyone. Right this minute, not too much in terms of rainfall. A little bit coming into the western slopes, but that's not really a whole lot that's been accumulating in the last couple of hours. Now, further towards our north, it's been a different story. A lot of the rain's been building up in parts of northern Virginia, into West Virginia, and into Kentucky. If we can go ahead and pause that, we can pull up the accumulations from the last 12 hours so that we're not seeing quite as much that came down yesterday combined on top of that. Most of that has stayed pretty light, but some places getting up towards 1, even 2 inches in parts of Kentucky and West Virginia. So there has been some decent rain. For us, the rain that came yesterday does have a flood warning that goes from Danville up towards South Boston, then up into Charlotte County as well. Not a whole lot of flooding with that. Those are spots that we were seeing a little bit from earlier on in the season when we had some heavy rains. The rest of us staying outside of the flood risk, and with more time to dry out, that flood risk should be able to keep on going down. Through this evening, we really don't have too much in terms of showers. Again, might get little pieces on very northern or western slopes, but that's about it. Going through Monday morning, we'll start off with cloud cover, but we have less and less as the day goes along, and we stay pretty dry. So what we're paying more attention to at this point is wind. From this point all the way through midnight, all the way through tomorrow morning, winds are consistently from the northwest at around 15 to 20 miles per hour for the sustained wind itself. That means gusts get up towards 40 miles per hour, and with the colder temperatures that we've got, especially compared to how we were on Friday, that is going to keep us on feeling colder because of the wind chill. Even though lows get down towards the 30s, it's going to feel more like the 20s, and then a lot of highs stay under 50 degrees. I do think Lynchburg will get to the 50 mark itself, but Southside stays in the 40s, as do the rest of us, which means we're going to end up with plenty of cool air throughout the next couple of days. Now, I do think Monday is the breeziest of the days ahead. That's going to keep gusts at around 30 miles per hour. Tuesday and Wednesday, both of those have less wind. Wednesday does bring a little bit of shower activity through, but even that's not going to kick up too much additional wind. And to put things in perspective, the last couple of days we've been looking at pretty high rain chances and then a little bit lower on Sunday, at least compared to how we were on Saturday. But Wednesdays are particularly light. There's a system that tries to pick up some moisture from the Great Lakes. It doesn't really get a great chance to head our direction. At 11, I'll tell you a little bit more about how that's going to play out. But for the next couple of days, just know that we're going to stay pretty calm and cool. Pulaski's at 34 tonight, Roanoke at 36, and Danville at 35. Still breezy throughout, so as we fall down towards these lows, it's feeling 5 to 10 degrees cooler than what the actual temperature is, and we still have some wind chill as we get to our highs in the 40s on Monday. Pulaski just reaches 40, Danville gets to 49. We've even got some 50s in parts of Southside, but we've also got 30s in Hot Springs and Hillsville, so there is a pretty decent range. If you're driving towards the west, expect it to get colder as you go. If you're driving towards the east, it will end up warmer. I do think we're a little closer to each other on Tuesday with most of our highs in the mid to upper 40s and a couple 50s here and there. We keep on falling down with high temperatures on Wednesday in the low 40s. Wouldn't be surprised to have some spots staying in the 30s there, but we do get up into the 50s on Thursday and Friday. There's a little bit of heat coming our way with the way high pressure kind of works out. Don't get too used to it. That's only a couple degrees above average, and we're back below average by Saturday and Sunday. We do have sunshine, but we're going to be bringing in cooler air, so it doesn't exactly feel comfortable through a lot of the day.